Hello, good morning. Welcome to Movement Mondays. I'm Sarah, if we haven't met before. We have in YouTube Live a little chat section on the side. If you haven't been here before, haven't used it, feel free to introduce yourself if you want to let me know who's here. If you have any questions at any time, you can pop into the chat. I can keep an eye on it. If at any time you can't hear me or you want the music louder or the music's too loud or just any feedback that I need to know about, please feel free to use that chat box. We'll wait just like another minute or two before we start just to let people kind of come into the room. Welcome to Monday. Mondays may or may not mean anything to you now. You might be working in your normal job still. You might be all over the place like me. But the point of our workshop today will just be to sort of move and groove and get into our bodies. So just have a good time, let go. Hi, Jenica. Love you. I am back in Atlanta in my apartment, so you may or may not see my dog or cat run into screen. I can't tame them, you guys, so they might just make a short appearance, but they're pretty good. So let's go ahead and just start with some breathing. We'll get warmed up. We'll start kind of slow, and then we'll start to move. We're just going to explore different movements today. I'll give you prompts. Just follow your impulses. Try not to self-edit. Just sort of move and dance. Don't worry about what you look like. Just worry about how you feel. So we'll start standing with our feet right under our hips. And let's get going. So for now, just focus on your breath. So feet right under the hips. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your core pulled in tight. Let me see. Let me adjust this light a little bit. And just start to focus on your breath. I want you to try to connect your mind to your body. So just focusing on yourself from the inside out. Really taking a moment to sort of see yourself where you are in space right now. And just breathe however you want to. You can breathe in your normal pattern, or if you want to take some deeper breaths here, just close your eyes. Try to quiet everything else that's going on right now and just be present with yourself. So I want you to do a full body scan. So with your eyes closed, just simple breathing, nothing too forced, nothing crazy. Just take a scan of yourself from your head all the way down into your jaw, into your shoulders. And as you're starting the scan from head to toe, if you find any tension anywhere, just try to bring some breath and some movement. So if you've got some tension in your shoulders, just shake it out. Take a deep breath, let it go. And then let the scan continue all the way down into your ribs, into your hips. Sometimes we hold tension in our pelvis, especially women, but not necessarily. Sometimes we'll be standing here squeezing our butt because we're trying to hold ourselves up. So just let it all go. Bring some breath, bring some movement there. All the way down into your knees. Sometimes we've got tension here as well, locking up the knees, pulling up into the quads. So just let that go. And same thing, just stand right flat on your feet. So don't try to force any sort of support here. Just trust that your feet are holding you into the floor. Let go of tension in the ankles and the toes. And start to take some deeper, more intentional breaths. So breathing in through the nose, filling up the lungs completely with air, exhaling, and just envisioning that breath leaving your lungs and flowing out into your arms, down into your elbows, out of your fingertips. Same thing from your hips, down into your knees, into your feet. With every inhale, and through the nose, filling up the lungs completely with air. Exhale. Imagine that breath just flowing through your body. Take one more deep breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs with air. Exhale. Good. Now, connecting our mind to our body, just really trying to get a good image of yourself. Trying to imagine what you look like in space with no judgment, just meeting yourself where you're at today. And I want you to keep this mind-body connection to everything we do today. And also remember that your core is your engine. So everything that we do in this workshop will be moving from the inside out. So focusing on the core, letting the core be the engine and what powers us through. And I just want you to shift your weight from side to side. So you can either keep your eyes closed, or if you would like to open them, you can, whatever makes you more comfortable. And just shifting your weight from foot to foot. So from right to left, just gentle shifts side to side, keeping those feet right under the hips. And let this movement get a little bit bigger. So as you start to shift from one foot to the other, allowing the other foot to come off the ground a little bit. So shifting side to side until you're putting more and more weight on each of those legs individually. And try to let this movement be really organic. Don't try to force anything. Just really human, stepping side to side, shifting our weight. And as we let this get a little bit bigger, allow that other foot to come off the floor. And we're just shifting and moving. So take your whole body with you, down and up, almost like you're riding a wave. And let the arms go. Just do whatever they want to do. Just move side to side. Take that core with you. It's your engine pressing through the floor to come up and over. Letting the arms go, letting this movement get a little bit faster so you can really feel that momentum side to side. Let that foot come up higher and higher. Now, in 3, 2, 1, we're going to shift our weight all the way up, pull that leg up, and try to balance. And to the other side, shift to the left, pull that leg up, try to balance. It's okay if you fall off a little bit, just side to side. Use your core, pull your belly button to your spine, moving side to side. Pull that leg up, just a little balance at the top. And then let yourself like ride that wave. So ride that momentum. In 3, 2, 1, let everything relax down. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Exhale. Hey, Joseph. Good. All right, we're just going to warm up our necks and our shoulders. So dropping your head down, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder. Just little head rolls all the way around. Let the neck go. Let the head be heavy as you drop it forward, to the side, to the back. Now let your shoulders get involved. So we're taking the circle a little bit bigger. And let yourself be heavy. So as you hang over the front, really allow your head to drop. Now, drop at the hips. So let this circle get a little bit bigger. Let the arms relax. And all the way down. Really bend those knees at the bottom, straighten at the top, making nice big circles. If you want to add the arms in to reach around the world, you can. Just nice big circles and really explore this down and up movement. So bend the knees at the bottom, all the way up and over. 3, 2, 1. Once you get to the bottom, go ahead and roll up slow. We'll go to the other side, dropping the chin down to the chest. Left ear to left shoulder, all the way to the back. Keep that neck long. Just moving the head here. Drop the head. Let that weight take you over. And then add in the shoulders. So letting this movement get a little bit bigger. Drop the head, heavy in the front, all the way up to the back. Release the chest to the ceiling. This should feel nice and free. Bend at the waist, letting the circle get a little bit bigger. Bend your knees at the bottom. Really allow yourself that space to move. And try to hit every single part of the room. Let the arms relax. Big bend at the bottom. Nice and tall at the top. If you want to add the arms in to take them around the world, you can. And last big circle. 3, 2, 1. At the bottom, go ahead and slowly roll up. Good. Take your nice big shoulder rolls to the back. So shoulders will come to the front, raising up to the ears and to the back. Go ahead and bend the knees at the bottom. So we're just bringing some movement here. Just moving through the shoulders, warming up those joints. Bend the knees at the bottom. Just get a little bit of bounce. And then we'll go to the front. So shoulders come up in the back to the shoulders. and to the ears and down. So from the back to the front, add a little bounce at the bottom, nice and heavy, and do whatever you need to do. So you can follow me for our prompts for the basics of what we're doing. Go ahead and make it your own. Just move in your own body, your own facility. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna roll down, chin to chest. Head is heavy, really feel that weight. Pull the belly under the spine as you roll all the way down. Hands will touch the floor if you can. If not, just hang over as far as you can, head nice and heavy. Now we're gonna bend the knees for 3, 2, 1, and straighten. 3, 2, 1. Hang that head over heavy. Bend the knees. 3, 2, 1, and straighten up. 3, 2, 1. Last time, bend the knees all the way. 3, 2, 1. Press into the floor. Straighten. 3, 2, 1. Now roll up, belly button to spine. Pull your belly in. Let the shoulders hang heavy, hands hang heavy, head is heavy. Last thing to arrive at the top is our head. Now we're gonna do that again, but we're gonna shift out into a plank. So chin to chest, nice and heavy. When you get towards the bottom, really shoot yourself out into a high plank. Keep the shoulders rolled back, hips down. From here, we're gonna bend the knees, press the butt back, arch, all the way up into a downward dog. Roll back out into the plank. You're gonna arch the back, send the butt to the ceiling, bend the knees, head goes up, back to a down dog. Walk the hands back, nice and slow. Place your feet all the way flat on the ground, and then roll up. So let all that be really heavy and really natural. Chin to chest, same thing. Hang heavy, then shoot out into that high plank. Shoulders over hands. We're gonna bend the knees, send the hips back, arch the back, all the way into a down dog. Roll out into the high plank, arch the back, butt goes up, chest goes up, into a downward dog. Walk the hands flat on the ground, almost like a bear crawl. So you get back, press the feet into the floor, slowly roll up. Now we're gonna change it up a little bit. So start with that head down to the chest. Pressing out into a high plank, we're gonna do 2 push-ups. You can either do it here or on your knees, or just hold the plank. 1, up, 2, up, press into that down dog. Slowly walk the hands back, really putting weight into your hands and feet. Just like a nice little bear crawl, and then roll up. We'll repeat that, chin to chest. Challenge yourself here. Press out into a high plank. 2 push-ups here or on your knees. 1 and 2. Press back into a downward dog. Walk the hands back. Really put your weight into your hands. Practice giving weight to the floor and roll up. Now we'll go through a little yoga flow. Drop the chin to the chest. Shoot out nice and quick to that high plank. Elbows in as you lower down. Now bring the chest to the ceiling. So here you can either press up all the way, or you can be down here low, whatever feels better to you. Just roll your shoulders back. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Bring a little bit of movement here so you can kind of sway side to side. Add some head rolls, whatever feels good to you. Drop back down to the floor. Tuck the toes. Press the hands in. Press up in one piece. Back to your down dog. Walk the hands back to the feet. Again, give that weight to the floor. Roll up. We'll do that one more time. Last time here, chin to chest. Rolling out into a high plank. You're going to drop the elbows into the sides. Press up. So press out of your shoulders. Try not to sink down. Bring some movement to the upper body, moving side to side. Good. Drop down. Tuck the toes. Press the hands into the floor, up into a downward dog. Now, here, go ahead and stay in your down dog. So you're pressing out of the hands, and you want to drop your heels towards the floor as much as you can. And we're going to shift the weight from side to side. So bending the right knee, and then the left knee, and the right knee, and the left knee. Just pedaling our feet back and forth, bringing some movement here. Stretching out each leg a little bit more. Now, slowly walk the hands back to the feet. Again, giving weight to the floor. Just hang heavy here. And we're gonna slowly roll up, dropping the hips down, rolling all the way up. And we're just gonna bring a little bit of movement to the body. So starting from the core, just let yourself move. So think about moving from the inside out, mind-body connection. We're just gonna start with our core. So letting the movement come from the inside out. So instead of like being a little bit more superficial, like moving our appendages, try to move from deep within and let your arms and legs respond to that. So I'm making little waves back and forth, little circles side to side. Just bring some movement here. Let the back of the neck go until you're just moving and sort of stretching. So whatever feels good to you here, bringing in a little bit of movement. You can incorporate your arms a little bit more, your legs, move your feet, and keep that wave going, bringing some motion in here. Good. Now, I want to start to stretch out the sides of our body. So we're going to sway from side to side, bringing a little bit of movement in here. So I'm using my obliques to pull me from side to side. Just a little wave. And in 3, 2, 1, go ahead and stand all the way up. Now drop your right ear down to your right shoulder, bending all the way over as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. Use your left side to pull you up, standing straight up at the top. Drop the left ear down to the left shoulder, just going as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. Use that right side to pull you up. Repeat, same thing. Right ear to right shoulder, bending down, feeling the stretch through the side of the body. Use the left side to pull you all the way up. Repeat on the left. Left ear to left shoulder, dropping down. Use that right side to pull you all the way up. We'll add a little bit of a bend now. So right ear to right shoulder, down, bend the knees as far as you can, then bringing yourself up. Use that left side to pull you all the way up. So starting to really get into our lateral movement here. Being nice and heavy and just trusting your body to move you from side to side. So really go as far as you can. Let the upper body go. Trust yourself. Follow your impulses. Don't worry about what you look like to the left. All the way down and all the way up. We'll go a little bit quicker now. So drop the head down to the side and up. Drop to the other side, down and up. Just use your core. Use that momentum to pull you up side to side. Bend the knees, press the feet into the floor. Let it get a little bit quicker, a little bit heavier. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're just going to bring the arms up above the head. We're going to dive down with a flat back. Arms come down with you, bending all the way over. Use the crown of your head to reach out. Nice flat back, halfway up. Then send the body back down. Go ahead and slowly roll up. Head is heavy. Inhale, bring the arms up above the head. Exhale, flat back over. Just fly the arms to the side. We're just diving down. Hang heavy. We're going to use the crown of the head to pull us up, flat back halfway. Bend all the way over. Go ahead and slowly roll up. We'll do it one more time. Deep breath in. Inhale, exhale, swan dive down. We're going to flat back up halfway using the crown of the head to lead us. Drop it back down and all the way up. Now, hang the head heavy. We're going to roll all the way down. Walk back out into our high plank. Just warming up the shoulders a little bit here. Take the right arm towards the ceiling. Opening up the shoulder. Drop back down to the high plank. Left side, arm opens up to the ceiling. Use your core to keep your hips up, back down to the high plank. Just moving side to side, practicing moving our weight distribution from hand to hand. 2 more. Take that right arm up, hips stay nice and high. High plank, left side. Keep those hips up. Drop the hands back down. Walk the hands slowly back to the feet, like a little bear crawl. Put all the weight in your hands and your feet. Really hold yourself up. Hang over. If you want to grab your elbows and hang heavy, you can to give a deeper stretch. or you can just hang over, whatever feels good to you. Now shake your head, yes. Forward to back, shake your head, yes. Head is nice and heavy. And shake your head, no, side to side. Good, so we're gonna roll up for 10 seconds, nice and slow. So you'll start with a slight bend in the knees, keep the head heavy, keep the weight out of the hands, just let them hang down. In 3, 2, 1, we'll roll up 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, take your time, 3, 2, last thing is the head on 1. Good. Go ahead and stand with your feet right under the hips. Roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. We're going to work a little bit more with our upper body. So we're going to do some high releases and some contractions. So when I say high release, I want you to open your chest towards the ceiling. Like take your shoulders back a little bit. Try not to like crunch in the lower back. Keep up everything lifted and you're just opening up to the ceiling. Okay? When I say contract, I want you to think about being punched in the gut and what your response to that is. So you'll pull your belly button nice and tight and you're rounding your shoulders over. So getting a little bit more comfortable moving in our upper body, we're going to explore some high releases and some contractions. So the first thing we're going to do is roll our shoulders back, take the arms up over the head. We're going to high release. So you're going to open your chest. The arms are going to float down to your sides. Then, like you're getting punched in the gut, you're going to contract. So the arms will pull forward, carve out the belly, and then you're going to bring those arms back up over your head for our next high release. Open the chest up to the ceiling, and then like you're getting punched in the gut, contract, arms float forward. Add some more bend to your knees here as we start to grow with this exercise. So high release, bend the knees, open the chest, head goes back, and then contract. Let those arms float forward. Nice C curve here. So I'm almost making a C and then stand up. So getting a little bit quicker. High release, bend the knees, open the chest, and contract. You're being punched. And we'll high release for 3, 2, 1, and contract 3, 2, 1. High release 3, 2, 1. Contract 3, 2, 1. Last time. High release 2, 1, and contract 2, 1. Good. So just working on that wave. We'll kind of keep moving forward, but we'll come back to that nice wave movement in the upper body for the rest of class. So now we're going to go side to side. So I might be opposite of you. So just know that it doesn't really matter what side you're going to. If I say right and it looks like my left and you want to mirror me, that's totally fine. But we're going to be moving side to side. So the arms are going to just bend and they're floating the same direction. But I'm going to lead with my left arm and then lead with my right arm. So bringing, again, some movement side to side. Just let the back of your neck go and breathe. So I'm going to start with my right hand up. My left elbow will lead me here. So I'm going to pull my left elbow up and let my ribs respond. I'm looking up towards the ceiling. And then I'm going to flip to the other side. Leading with the right elbow, curving, looking up to the ceiling. Back to the start. I'm going to bend the left elbow, pull that elbow up. Good. Now, as you start to get this movement down, just like our previous exercises, really bending here, go ahead and add a bend to the knees. That will give you more space to move side to side. You can shift the weight in your feet a little bit. Just take your head over, let that elbow lead you up, moving from side to side. So really leading with that elbow, let the head follow. And shift the weight from side to side until you're just moving, flowing. Inhale and exhale up. Keep moving, keep breathing. Let it go. And then let the form dissolve a little bit. So we're just flowing and moving side to side, swinging the arms, Just let your head go, bend the knees, ride the wave, shift the weight. Start to get more comfortable with just letting yourself move and push, and trust that you're gonna bring yourself side to side. 3, 2, 1, we're gonna move just into a little float. So if you've done warm-ups with me, this is just like our little starting off point. So imagining that air is holding you up under your hips and under your elbows, just bringing some floating, bringing some movement into the body here. Good. And let yourself just start to move. Explore some different areas. You've got space above you, space below you. Take your head over and start to focus on making little circles. So maybe you want to add in a little swirl at the side. Maybe you want to make a circle with your rib cage. Maybe you want to make a circle with your knee and your elbow. Just start adding in little rounded circular movements as we start to move around. And just with whatever space you have, you may not have a lot of space. We're all doing our best. So feel free to start moving around your room. See something a little different. Explore. Keep that wave in the body, forward to back, side to side. So we worked a lot on that upper body. So make sure you're bringing that movement with you. Let the head go and just move. Just sort of explore here. Good. In 3, 2, 1, make the body a little bit tense. So bring some tension here to your hands, your shoulders, your core, your legs. And I want you to sort of explore some circular movements here as well. And feel how different it feels to try to move when you've got your muscles contracted. So we're probably a little bit more narrow. Still try to let the head go. Just feeling how different it feels. And in 3, 2, 1, exhale, let it go. Let that movement bring you back without any limitations. Good, take your head up, take your head down. Just move around, use your core. So if you want to go back, great, but take your whole body with you. You want to go forward? Great, take your whole body with you. Explore all the extremes. Try some new things. Let yourself swing. Let that weight be nice and heavy. 3, 2, 1. Bring some tension to the body. So everything's tense. Again, try to move here though. So even though I've got all my muscles contracted, there's still movement to be found. Use your core, connect your mind to your body. And in 3, 2, squeeze. 1, exhale, relax. Let it float around. Let that movement come back without any limitations. Swing your arms, swing your head down. Good, keep it up. Nice. Let me see here. Good, keep it up. And in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna move back to what we were sort of doing in the beginning with our weight shifts. So place your feet right under the hips. Remember, we are just shifting our weight side to side. So we'll focus a little bit on the lower body now. So I wanna do some leg swings. You're gonna keep your feet right under your hips. You're gonna bring that right or left foot, doesn't matter, off the ground. So shift your weight a little bit onto your standing leg. So if I'm standing squarely over both legs, go ahead and move it over to your standing leg. So this leg is free. I'm off the ground here. And we're just gonna swing our leg from back to front, back to front. So keep your core in tight. Keep your belly button pulled in. You might be wiggling a little bit on that standing leg, that's fine. If you wanna use your arms swinging to help you maintain this balance, this opposition, great. Then let that movement get a little bit crazier. So just testing your balance, testing that standing leg, just kind of swing your leg from side to side, letting it go. And in 3, 2, 1, place that foot down, shift your weight over to the other side. Pull up in that leg, belly button in tight. Slowly bring that left foot off the ground, swinging it from front to back. Nice and easy. Working on our balance here. So it's okay if you have to tap your foot down to get your balance again. Just really trying to challenge ourselves here. Pull up in the core, belly button to spine. You can use your arms as opposition here. And then let it get a little bit crazier. Let it move from side to side. You can make some circles here. You can bring your knee down, bend it, straighten it. Just explore here. Really challenging your balance. Let the upper body go a little bit. And 3, 2, 1, other leg. We'll shift from side to side a little bit quicker now. So 3, 2, 1, other side. Let that leg go. And in 3, 2, 1, shift to the other side. Let it go. Bend the knee if you want to. 3, 2, 1, shift to the other side. Let it go. Last time, we'll switch. 3, 2, 1. Now bring the leg up. Try to balance. So this leg can be straight, can be bent. You can take it to the side, to the back. Just try to test your balance here. If you want, you can try to bring your heel up off the ground. Just a little balance check here. Just something a little different. Balance, balance, balance. 3, 2, 1. Shift to the other side. Pull the belly button in. Bring that leg off the floor. So again, we're just balancing here. You can take it front, back, to the side. You can just sit right here, right in front of you. If you want to challenge yourself and lift that heel off the ground, you can. Good. 3, 2, 1. Shifting our weight side to side. So nice big shifts. Ride this wave down and up. Let the body go. Now, we've been working with this weight shift, so I want you to try to bring some movement to it. So, as we're shifting our weight, see how you can add in a little bit of movement here. So the base is side to side. If you want to sort of go in like a box, side to side, moving around your room, you can. If you're on carpet, it might be a little tricky, so feel free to lift your feet off a little bit. Just really try to take that shifting and make some movement out of it. So we'll keep our knees bent, moving ourselves around the room. Almost like, I don't know, we're kind of like basketball players moving around, but like ice skaters. Keep the knees bent. Bring some movement into that shift. Take all your weight over to the left. Take all your weight over to the right. Just let it go. If you want to take a little turn, a little spin. Really moving into those deeper movements here, taking the hips down and up with you. Knees are bent. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and float at the top. So nice straight legs. Take your upper body over. Bring it back up. So we'll work in this high space, bringing some attention to the ceiling, to what's above you. Taking your eyes up, opening your chest towards the ceiling, letting the upper body go. And 3, 2, 1. Back down into those deeper movements. Let it get a little bit quicker now. Shifting from side to side. Just let it go. Knees are bent. Nice and deep. Really bend those knees. Plie. 3, 2, 1. Up in the air. So bringing attention towards the ceiling. What's above you? Upper body. Nice high movements. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Nice low movements. Moving from side to side. Good. Nice and low. Bend the knees. Move around the room. Shifting the weight side to side. 3, 2, 1. Nice and up. Nice and tall. Good. Bring attention to the ceiling. Lift your chest up. Eyes up. Scan the room. Imagine you're seeing stuff way above you. And in 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down to center. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Roll the shoulders back. So we're going to go over some movement like prompts, keeping in mind everything that we've done so far today and in the previous sessions if you've been here. So today, really working on that upper body wave, working on that low movement, shifting side to side, letting your head go, letting your upper body go, letting your core move you around the space. So keeping all that in mind with these prompts, using your mind-body connection, I want you to move as narrow as you can. So nice, narrow movements. Everything is really internal and close to your body, but there are really no other limits. So nice, narrow movements, but follow the extremes. You've got lots of options here. Just keep it nice and internal and close to the body. Work on those ripples. Work on grounding yourself into the floor, but everything's nice and small. Let the back of the neck go. Make sure you're breathing. So your only limit is that it has to be narrow. Besides that, you've got lots of options here. And in 3, 2, 1, you can widen the movement a little bit, focusing on making angles. So creating nice angular shapes, nice like sharp, crisp folds, exploring the different angles your body can make here. But let yourself go. So you've got more space here. You don't have to stay nice and narrow. Just try to work on some nice angular shapes. Folding in, folding out, folding over and up, and then let it go. Don't worry about what you look like or if it's right or wrong. Just let yourself be free. And in 3, 2, 1, think about making yourself as wide as you can. So as big and as wide and as open as you can. Doesn't have to mean slow, but you can go slow. Just really try to find the edges of your space here. Nice openness, opening your chest up to the ceiling. Making sure you're looking up, letting your eyes gaze upward, opening up your chest, your face to what's above you. Nice, big, wide movements. Good. And in 3, 2, 1, focus on making circles. So nice, big circular shapes or small circular shapes. Just bringing some roundness to your movement. Besides that, follow your impulses, do what feels good. When those circles take you over, you got circles on your hips, your knees, upper body. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, come back, standing over our feet. Roll the shoulders back, deep breath in and out. We're going to focus on leading with our head. So let your head be heavy. Start off small and let movement take you around. So almost like your head was just leading you around the room. Maybe you can imagine like a light or a paintbrush or something attached to the top of your head, and let your movement be guided by your head, the top of your head, taking you back, side, forward. And just let the upper body go, breathe. Just try to move without boundaries, following your impulse, letting yourself go. And in 3, 2, 1, we'll do the same thing, but let's lead from our knees. So let the movement start from your knees, either forward or back. taking you around. You can start off slow and try to challenge yourself. How can you truly lead from your knees and then let your body follow? Let's try it out. Good. Letting the knees be your guide. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's move it into our upper body. So letting the rib cage dictate your movement, leading you around the room. Let everything else follow. Let's try to explore here. There's no right or wrong. 3, 2, 1. We're going to use our hands to pull something into our body. Let it ripple through and out. So imagine you're pulling a light into your body. It ripples through your shoulders, in through the body, and out. And as you get this down, this visualization, this mind-body connection, just sort of let it go. Let the rules go. Bring the texture in. Let it explore out. Good. You've got space behind you, above you. Let the head go. Pull that light in. Really visualize it rippling through your body and out. Now, add in your feet. So same thing, hands and feet. Bringing in that light texture. Woo. And then it releases through. So in and out. Don't worry about what you look like. Just let it go. Let it get a little bit quicker. And as that starts to speed up, try not to lose that, but also just let yourself groove. Let go of the form a little bit. Let go of the prompt. Let it come in and out. Good. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I know we've all got different spaces. So depending on what you have available to you, like I have my couch over here, I've got some chairs, or just the floor, I want you to sit down, if you can, on something. So you can sit on the edge of the couch, you can sit on the floor if that's what you've got. Hopefully you've got something you can sit on, a bed, a couch, a chair. I just want you to sit first and then explore some movement here seated. So the only rule that you've got is that you're stuck to the floor or the couch somehow by something. So you can move around a little bit, move around on the floor. Just something has to be connected. Besides that, try to let everything else go. So if you want to start with your head, you can start with your head. If you want to start with your core. But just explore different ways of supporting yourself on whatever you're sitting on. So not just your butt, you've got your elbows, your shoulders, your hands. So just bring some movement in to your seated position here. So if you're on the floor, just practice how this can look. You've got your knees, you've got hands, something that you can press into and bring movement into that space. So just explore. Really put weight into your hands. So if I'm on my couch, like really let your hands support you. Don't worry about what you look like. Again, just how you feel. Just explore. Have fun. Draping your body side to side. Making sure you're taking those moments to be lifted up. Just play. Good, now let that movement gradually grow. So if you're on the floor, start to bring your levels up a little bit into this like mid-range. If you're on your chair, same thing. Just bringing some movement a little bit higher, but not completely leaving your seated position yet. Just let it go. Bring that movement up a little bit. So now you've got low movements, and you've got high movements, and you've got everything in between. So just let it go, have fun. Move this back over. Good, keep breathing. explore those levels. Good. Now, take everything we've done today and incorporate it. So, seated, standing, shifting, side to side, taking the body over, forward to back, and just dance. Just let it go. Just move and explore. Adding some jumps if you want. Lifting off the ground. Let the back of the head go. And just moving around your room. Don't worry about how it looks. Just groove. Good. Shifting, shifting. Take the body over. Circles, angles. Good. Let it get a little bit bigger, a little bit wilder. Let yourself go. Let all that form go and just groove. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just bring a little slight, tiny wave, side to side, forward to back. Just letting this movement sort of quiet down, but not completely stop. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rolling down, take the chin to the chest. Rolling all the way as far as you can go. Either hands on the floor or not. Let the head hang heavy. Bend the knees. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. 3, 2, 1. Walk out into a downward dog, really taking the weight in the hands. Let the heels drop towards the floor. Bend the knees. Walk the hands back. Really transfer the weight side to side. Hanging heavy over the legs, slight bend in the knees. Roll up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, drop the chin down to the chest, rolling all the way down. Just let yourself hang over nice and heavy. Bend the knees. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands out into a downward dog. Really take the weight in the hands. Pressing out of the shoulders. Then walk the hands back to the feet. Really put the weight in each palm. This time we'll roll up for 10. Drop the hips, drop the head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale up. Take the hands above the head. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale all the way up, hands up. Exhale, lower the arms. Go ahead and close the eyes. Soften the knees. Roll the shoulders down and back. Breathe in through the nose, filling up the lungs with air. And exhale, pressing all that air out. Inhale through the nose, filling up the lungs with air. All the way till you can't add any more. And exhale all the way down, keeping the eyes closed. Return to just a normal breathing pattern. Go ahead and do that full body scan from the head down to the feet. Checking for any tension, any tightness anywhere. If you find any, just breathe some extra breath into it. Shake it out a little bit. And just try to visualize yourself standing here in space. You've got your feet pressed into the floor. You're grounded. Soft knees. Your shoulders are back. Last deep breath in. When you feel like you can't add any more air, take another little sip at the top. And then exhale. When you get to the bottom, you feel like you can't press out anymore. Press a little bit more. And return to normal breathing. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Bringing the hands up above the head. Press the palms together. And let the hands slide down in front of the face until they settle right at your sternum. Just go ahead, take a second, check in with yourself. Just see where you're at, see how you feel. Maybe you've got some vibrations. Maybe you feel a little bit looser in the upper body. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lower your arms and slowly open your eyes. Shake it out a little bit. Good. All right. Nice work. Go ahead and grab some water if you need to. That's what we've got today. Woo! Little sweaty, a little crazy. Happy Monday, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you feel a little bit more open, a little bit loose. I hope this was a great start to your week, even if Monday is not really the start to your week anymore. Go ahead and just, take any time you need to stretch. Hopefully this movement just sort of leads you into a wonderful day. We'll be here every Monday, moving and grooving. So I thank you for joining me. You guys are all done. I know you did amazing. And I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, Jenica. Woo. Nice job, y'all. I wish I could hug you or see you. Either way. But have a great day, you guys. Bye.